Kennen? Are you playing? You're playing Vayne.
Playing Vayne. The Doran Vayne.
That makes me very nervous.
I am so anxious. Might be on the
Eco's
cards.
gone, Bard's gone, and I mean Karma obviously gone, but
well, they can play Yunara.
Lulu with Vi is pretty good, but it's a tough lane. It's a tough lane. It is playable, but it is very tough.
Does Keria actually want to play Seraphine? That's the question. Because my gut says no. My gut says he wants to play something else, but he is going to lock in Seraphine.
That was very
anyway.
crafty of you.
Thank you.
I really like how you were trying to pretend like
yeah. I'd like to, you know. That Rich hard carries.
It could be.
Oh, it's also Doran going for Ghost instead of Exhaust. We've seen a lot of Exhaust for our 80 carry top lanes. There is a potential angle there, but there is no Vi in the vicinity. And here is a dive. Let's see. Pace's health bar is very low, but Ona goes in. They look to take down Lazy Field. That is going to be the first one. Flash out from Ona. And T1 really do want to kill Andal as well. That is going to be Keria immediately dead. And the spear is going to miss. Willa's going to come over and kill Ona. And yep, just doesn't really need to do much of anything at all.
Yeah,
Ona will die.
I like the part where they get the first kill.
The numbers outside of the one that you said was going to be perpetually blue are red, which is certainly good news. Pace has to use a barrier here as well, but Lazyfield does go down very, very low. Does manage to charge up that Q though, as we can see. Speaking of charged Qs, Pace has one of those as well as the beat drops, and Lazyfield is just dead. Pace very, very close to dead himself and will go down. Now some supportal combat to finish it off, and Keria this time gets his revenge.
Talk about when they say, I hate it when I play against ranged top laners.
I feel like playing Renekton into Vayne is like doing a dopamine detox. There is the beat drop kind of missing entirely.
Punish me, Blade Hunter Lady.
Yeah.
Well,
it's also Doran playing the champion.
He does like to go from far away to get on top of you, stun you, become undamageable, and then press Q and kill you.
Well, that is precisely what he's going to look for here. That's a high-value flash from Willa, as he does get a Vault Breaker, needs some Polymorph there, as Ona has to flash away. Lazyfield has ulted, does find that Arc of Judgment as well, as Ona, without a flash, is he's just walking to his doom. So that was never going to be a good thing.
You know, and Paze needs to be very careful as a result. Or very aggressive in this case.
Yeah, Lazyfield is just going to have to ult and dash away. Tries to get some damage down, but there's the beat drop. Gets the arc, and that is going to at least deter them from going any further forward. But Paze still at barrier.
Yeah.
They do get the ping out onto the Vi as he gets back towards his red buff, and now they go aggressive. Arrow is going to connect. There's the encore as Lazyfield takes a lot of damage. Still he gets the heal. Might actually, as he survived the opening salvo, be able to do something, but instead he just dashes in. The wild growth to get the knock up onto Paze, who flashes out of the way, and Keria might be able to get it. Never mind. It's just a volley to pick up the kill. I loved the idea.
For it, and in fact they will not, I don't think.
Well, they're going to look for it. There's the shockwave. The arrow, though, to interrupt, and Faker will just sweep them away. Flashes out of the way of Willa there as well, and Ona from the sky will execute his opposite number. Oh, God, the T1 outplay under the turret. Ganking Faker as always.
It makes you want to type /FF, you know? Like, he flashes for the Q extension. Then the stun comes through, it goes on the Orianna, maxes out the damage there, then is able to flash away at the last possible second while layering damage in. The Pantheon is actually what does it, which is kind of funny.
Taking us towards T1 being able to lock down whatever they would like. However, Lazyfield trying to do something about that, as now Paze getting flashed on once again, but there's the encore. They were waiting for the over-aggression, and Keria is able to put him down. In the meantime, though, it's the final hour here in this top lane, and Doran is dead, ladies and gentlemen. That was just...
Barely didn't have the damage, took a lot before. This time, there's just an encore waiting. There are limits to what you can do in this situation. Only one Mikhail's.
Oh, well, Paze doesn't have any buttons to press to get out of this one. Rich is angry as Carrier wants to take the Shelly exit and does have 11 health on the Shelly, and then it is going to die, and now he is going to follow suit. LazyField wants to grab that kill as they look to set it up for him, and UCal's like, that's my money.
Even with Wild Growth, he's just CC'd to death. Well, CC'd and shot to death. And then here, you know, things looking a little bit messy on the side of T1, but they are able to get Doran on the other side here. UCal has a lot of damage, though, and a lot of assistance. Where Carrier actually gets the root here after the blast cone on, like, and then gets out. Like, imagine it gets over their heads.
So crazy.
It would have been crazy.
All right, well, now we're setting up for a dragon in 2 minutes. Carrier throws out the ulti. That is going to at least keep the rest of his teammates safe. Shockwave going to get flashed. That was really cute by UCal to put it in front of where he could have flashed towards. Trade here for KRX. T1 might be able to use that in order to take this dragon. So it would be their second Chemtech of this game.
This is before IE. I don't know if T1 need a hard force here, but if they can find the right angle with that Emperor's Divide, it's absolutely a winnable fight.
Well, there's the flash cease and desist. Shockwave comes in as well. The Encore does absolutely nothing as in goes Ona just to rejoin the rest of his team. As out they will go. There's a condemn onto Willa just to push him back towards T1. And they are pushing forward still. No one dead on either side, but so many buttons now on cooldown as Faker says, I've got the Emperor's Divide, picks off the 80 carry, and down goes the Yunara. KRX without their machine gun are not going to be able to do anything here in this fight, and that should be.
You know, KRX definitely keeping on the cards that something like that could be something that causes T1 to make a mistake. Speaking of mistakes, is Doran
cease and desist does come on through there. Wild Growth as well is going to capitalize as the arrow is going to sail through Doran. He flashes the Shockwave though. He was really waiting for that one.
They used
get some value out of that button.
It's 2.2 thousand behind.
2.2 is still a decently large number, as this turret just completely goes out entirely, and the flash not being up is a big deal, as it turns out, because Rich is able to grab himself his first kill of the game. Shockwave is flashed there by Ono, who tries to blast cone his way out. The Encore does nothing at all as LazyField should be able to pick up the kill onto Ona. That's his first kill as T1. They were trying to do a sneaky Baron at the same time with 2 dead. They can't do that anymore.
Process there. It was a 3-ring circus, I suppose.
Well, Rich is going to be delivered to the turret. Slices in order to get his way out and just stride breaks for fun. That was a little bit cute.
Yeah, you guys got vision, but we got wave clear and we're coming in and you guys didn't use it, so we go again.
Oh god, okay, LazyField is hit by an arrow, and if there wasn't a turret there and it's now gone, he would just be dead. Rich also lying in wait, the level 19 Renekton. Level advantage over Doran.
Starting to get a little bit split here though, and Rich might have to TP to the other side.
The arrow goes wide. Possible opportunity here as Faker goes in, then goes out. These Sand Soldiers are doing so much work. Mega Blast Cone gets Rich out of there, but
they're split.
Half of his health bar is also gone.
Absolutely. 8 seconds and they'll be back up. He's level 16 now.
Well, UCal might not be back up at all, as Emperor's Divide is going to go through the Zonya'd up Orianna, but he's still going to go down. The Encore isn't going to find the mark here as LazyField trying to kite as best he can. Willa, he can't really do that though, as he does have a GA, but that is going to go down immediately. Doran going in. These Silver Bolts really starting to hurt as Faker is going to swoop on top of this Yunara to take him down. Willa is also dead. Andel's running the wrong direction. And Ona, I think, should be able to utilize the passive or just a flash in order to take him down.
Maybe the damage is just too much here on this Ashe at this point.
They have double 80 carry as well, as in goes Rich to clear up the wave. He might actually have been able to do that as he goes down to his GA. UCal goes golden once again. Faker swoops in though, looks for the angle and he finds it. Rich gonna go down as well. It's a double for Doran. Ona tanks up everything, but the rest of KRX are respawning. Do they have the wave clear though? That's the real question. Condemn back onto Willa. He cease and desists to get back on top of Ona and gets back onto his fountain as well. Ona going down very low. They take one Nexus turret, but the wave is now gone. As these minions are spawning, T1 really just want to finish this series here.
There's no way they can defend without UCal. They need to defend for 35 seconds. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, Carrier taking a lot of damage, though, as there's a condemn on the lazy field. Willa taking so much from Doran, and they dive on through. The Nexus is now exposed. He finds the last silver bullet to take down his mark, and there goes the Nexus. T1 with a 2-0, but KRX made them work for it.